Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. As you can probably tell, I am doing a video outside of my typical collective reading videos, and the reason for this is because last night I had a really intense dream that was extremely vivid, and I felt when I woke up that it was highly symbolic and connected with something happening collectively or for a specific person who would connect with this reading video. So I really wanted to share the dream, and I'm hoping that someone listening can connect with some of the imagery or symbolism that comes up here. And in connection with that, I'm going to be tuning into the energy of the collective that is meant to connect with this video. So we are going to be pulling some tarot cards and some oracle cards to get more details about this situation. The first thing I want to say is that the connection coming through in this dream and also in this reading is one that feels really ancient, but also the word unexpected is coming up here. So there's something very unexpected about this person appearing in your life. For some of you, this could be someone that you're going to meet futuristically. This may be someone you met recently that you would be surprised to know how deep and how spiritual the bond is with them, because maybe they're different from what you were expecting in some way. This also could be, and this is what I'm getting very strongly for some of you, someone from your past who you were never expecting to see again or never expecting to connect with in this way or to hear from in this manner. Now, some of you may be actually connecting with this person in the 5D realm as well, through dreams, through the astral realm, through meditation, because I also just finished channeling tomorrow's collective reading video. And as I was channeling the reading, messages came through about how someone may have settled or locked themselves into a situation, whether it was a marriage, a long-term relationship, a life path, a job, something in their life. And whoever this person was, it's almost like they locked themselves into something that was preventing them from being able to reach out to you in the physical 3D world, which is why they are instead at a soul level trying to reach out through the 5D realm, we could say, through other means than the physical. So in the dream that I had, I saw a man and a woman, and notably the man and the woman had a lot of similarities in their appearances. They very much looked like they could be siblings or family, but they weren't. They were lovers of some kind. There was some kind of romantic connection here, but they did have a similarity in hair color, in skin tone, in eye color. So for some of you, this could represent literally that this is someone coming up here who physically might resemble you or have certain uncanny similarities to you appearance-wise. For others of you, this could represent that energetic similarity, that you are the same at a core soul level. There was also a really deep sense of familiarity between these two individuals. And the strange thing about this familiarity is I knew from this third person perspective that these two individuals had not seen each other in, I want to say decades, if I'm being honest, at least years, if not decades. And yet there was this sense of deep familiarity, like they were best friends. And yet, of course, there was that underlying romantic element there as well. And what I remember from the dream is that the setting took place in some kind of a really large clearing in the middle of a forest where there was some kind of campground. And most people were camping in tents, but these two individuals were camping in something much more solid. It was almost one of those tiny homes or some kind of solid structure, some solid home that was really spacious on the inside. And it was actually going to storm that night. And so there was a lot of talk around the campground, around all of the people here, that most people were going to be in these flimsy tents. But these two individuals were in this really solid structure. And so they started inviting people in to actually come stay with them during the storm. And they provided this stability to these so many people around them that came unprepared to the campground. But again, throughout all of this, there is this strong familiarity between these two individuals, but also the sense that everyone else at the campground was connected to them or had a history with them as well, meaning they were either friends or family members or people that were well acquainted with one another. There was this warmth everywhere in this place, this emotional warmth. And in the dream, I believe it must have been throughout the course of this camping event or the next day, there was, of course, a lot of bonding, a lot of banter, a lot of back and forth between these two individuals. But then all of the sudden, unexpectedly, the man pulls out a ring, and the ring isn't a traditional engagement ring by any means. It's a silver band with this huge stone on it, some kind of sacred stone or crystal. And the stone is white, but it has green in it as well. I'll have to look up and see if I can find an image of this stone or crystal. Maybe this is literally significant to someone. I actually got so curious, I had to pause the reading and look it up now. Okay, so the stone in the dream was tree agate or agate. I can never quite pronounce that word, but you can look it up yourself if you're curious. And it's interesting because the purpose of this stone is it's to cultivate strength and resiliency, and it's also very healing. And when this man presented the stone ring to the woman, she was hesitant at first. And this is so strange. It's like how dreams can just be so strange. But she said, well, we've never even exchanged contact information or phone numbers or anything like that. So they quickly exchanged phone numbers, and then she accepted the ring after this brief hesitation. And in the dream, this was a form of an engagement ring. So it wasn't just this stone, it was also tying them together in some kind of bond or long-term commitment. And it was a complete shock. This, I guess we could call it a proposal. It was completely surprising to the woman and to everyone involved. And in part, the reason it was surprising is because in the dream, I had an awareness that this man had recently been connected to or with someone else romantically. So this may have been someone that was just fresh out of a marriage or a long-term relationship, or had gone through some kind of a major divorce or breakup. But the woman in the dream had known that the man was in this committed situation, but hadn't realized that it had been broken off. And at the end of the dream, there was just this deep sense of home and this feeling that everything in the world was exactly as it should be. And then I awoke. And so I very, very rarely share dream experiences on this channel, but I woke up with such a strange feeling that I was really supposed to put this into a video and share it with our collective. And I feel it's because there's certain points of symbolism that are tying together with messages that a certain individual needs to hear. So you may already know intuitively what those messages are for you, but I want to share some of my interpretations of what is coming through from this dream for our collective or for the individual that might need these messages. And part of what I'm getting here is that there is someone, again, possibly someone from your past, possibly someone that you've never met, but that you share a really strong bond with, who, when you connect with them or communicate with them, it's either going to feel that you've known each other forever or that no time has passed, or you may already be experiencing that with this person. Now, you are someone, if you're connecting with this reading, who has been in deep need of respite and healing and sanctuary emotionally, because I'm getting that your heart has been ravaged, and I'm feeling my eyes kind of welling up with tears here because there's this really strongly emotional energy coming through. It feels like you've really been through it when it comes to either life recently or possibly physical circumstances or things, or maybe in love. Specifically with romance, I'm hearing that you've been through some really, really challenging romantic situations, or you've been in connections where you didn't feel fully protected and supported and seen. And it's like in this dream, this person is entering or re-entering your life, offering you deep healing through their presence and through this commitment, because the ring symbolizes both the commitment but also the healing. So it's like they're offering you some encirclement. I mean, you could even think of a ring as a circle of protection. It's like if you are connecting in here as the divine feminine, which I feel most of you will be who are resonating with this reading, so I'll most likely put that in the title as well. But it's almost like this is a divine masculine offering you this ring, metaphorically, this encirclement of protection. But along with that, there is a great deal of healing through that encirclement of protection, through that long-term stability and connection. Now, at the same time, this may be a person that catches you off guard or by surprise, either with the offer, or maybe you are surprised because of the identity of this person, or because you thought this was someone that was very much from your past who you might never hear from or see again. Or this could be someone entirely new who catches you off guard in some way. But something about their presence in your life just simply feels right for you. It feels aligned for you. And that's because of that healing that's represented by the stone. It's almost like this person and this stability and connection is this beautiful gift that you're being asked to receive. And it's a gift of your own support and protection and healing when that's something that has been lacking in your life, specifically in your love life for so long. Now, with the campground, I'm getting that this is also representing your connection to Mother Earth and to nature, but also that when you are with or connected to this person, it's been allowing you or will allow you to create this strong foundation that will stabilize you in a newfound way that I see being represented by that home or that very stable structure that these two had together in the dream. And this is because of the natural soul bond that you share with each other. You have this natural sense of mutual support, love, care that is so different from everyone around you and from what most people around you have ever seen or experienced. And that I see being represented by the fact that in the dream, so many of the others were in these flimsy tents. And this represents that many people around you have only experienced very shallow levels of connection and relationship, and therefore they will not be familiar with the degree of protection and support and mutual love that you are experiencing with this person. And yet your connection with this person provides also this so-called kind of umbrella of stability for the people who have the privilege of being connected with you as well. Just as in the dream, when those two came together, they were then able to offer shelter to many people around them who were struggling without that sense of protection and stability. And this shows that the impact of this union or this reunion will extend far beyond the two of you, because it provides a sense of support and protection and stability to so many others around you as well. And I just keep getting this strong, resounding message from someone's guides. Receive the gift. Allow yourself to receive the love, receive the support, receive the protection. Now, with the exchanging of contact information, this might represent that for some of you, this is someone that you've either never met or communicated with physically, but always felt or sensed spiritually, or this is someone who you may have had out of sync communication with in the past, almost like losing or not having each other's numbers, but in a symbolic sense, where in the past communication may have been very off between the two of you, or there may have been long periods of disconnect. But I see that exchanging of the contact information representing this communication manifesting physically, either for the first time in some cases, or for some of you in a more consistent and stable way. And if this is someone you've connected with in the past, know that you will feel like you're picking up right where you left off, as though no time has passed. Now, I'm getting that for some of you, if this is someone new, it may be that things move so quickly with this person, there is that moment of hesitation about allowing yourself to fully enjoy and receive the gift of this connection and what it's bringing to you, because you will wonder, is this moving too fast? I don't even really know this person fully yet in the physical. And so I'm getting this strong message of allowing yourself to trust what your heart desires, to say yes if yes feels aligned with your soul and is resonating in that deep knowing place within yourself, to trust yourself and to not attempt to measure your answer or your response based on what other people might advise you to do. Because again, the connection you are experiencing is simply so different than what anyone around you has ever experienced themselves. So this has been a very unique reading video. I don't think I've ever shared a dream experience and then extrapolated it into a reading like this before, but do let me know if you enjoyed this style of reading. Also, I do want to let you know that if you do want to go deeper with the reading and you would like assistance and support in clearing your own energy, raising your vibration, and magnetizing in the highest vibrational outcomes in life and love specifically from this person and situation, then I do recommend my Love Magnetism Subliminal. This subliminal comes from my app, Sound and Soulful. This app is such a passion project for me because I have personally been using subliminals for years to clear my energy, to raise my vibration, and to manifest my desires in life. So I am so thrilled to be sharing my own personal library of subliminals with all of you through this app. There are over 130 subliminals in the app for many different areas of life, but specifically for this reading, I would most highly recommend my Love Magnetism Subliminal. This is one I personally use every single day, and I have seen such powerful results through using it. It is designed to go through each of your 7 chakra centers to clear out any limiting beliefs around love and relationship, and to raise your vibration to the frequency of unconditional love, really allowing you to align with the highest vibrational outcomes, connections, situations, and experiences, romantically, but also in all areas of your life as well. So this subliminal is available in 10 different background sound options, as are all my subliminals in the app. And you can even create your own custom private playlists combining different subliminals together. You can read the affirmations contained within each subliminal while you are listening. And for those of you who don't know, subliminals are uniquely powerful at assisting you in manifesting because the affirmations contained within them are designed to bypass the conscious filter of your mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind, which actually controls 95% of your actions, thoughts, and outcomes in life. So subliminals are such a fast track to manifesting, and you can sign up for a 7-day free trial account in my app to try out all of my subliminals completely free for 7 days. The link to more information about the app and my subliminals is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. For now, I am going to actually close this reading. I know I said we were going to pull more tarot cards and oracle cards, but we're actually past the 20-minute mark with this reading, and it was all just downloads coming in, connecting with the dream. So again, do let me know in the comments how you felt about this style of video. I will be doing another video that will involve pulling more cards for those of you who prefer that style of reading, and that will be available here on the channel in 8 hours. So I am planning on beginning to post here more consistently between my main collective readings that many of you are familiar with on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you would like to get notified when I post new content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself for more inspiration, information, and energy updates. Wow, this is so interesting because from the Rumi Oracle, I've pulled 2 cards. The first is Passion for Purpose, and the interesting thing is I just pulled that card at the end of one of my collective readings that I channeled prior to this. You can get that full reading here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are interested in hearing those full messages. But the other card to come out here is Beyond Death, Life, and these are actually sequential cards. So they are the card numbers 1 and 2, showing something moving forward in a powerful way here. And I'm going to read a little bit from one of the cards here. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. Rumi, I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen, within your heart, there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading today. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.